Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Oh my, for Zerk, those were some pretty good games, pretty impressive games, and really, I'm more excited to watch them. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Ryujin, joined here by my wonderful partner, Ferzerk. I go Ferzerk. Do you have any thoughts on our upcoming match right now?
So we're gonna be having TUP Technological University of the Philippines Manila going against Holy Angel University Valiant Archangels, no? And these two teams are very much supported by their community. That's why some of us think of this as a sort of a big community war as well. So that's definitely exciting. It's not just a vibe of like one team versus one team. It's like a one team and their org and
Mm.
versus their team and their org. So very exciting. But that really, I don't want to take anything away from their teams too. They're very, very good. As we actually zoom in onto one of the player matchups that we have. Take it away, Mr. Ryujin.
Take a look at HAU's key player, Mr. Dax, with a 30-19 actually on yesterday's games. Now, yesterday, their game against Fit, absolute banger. It was such a great game. It was so close, but in the end, they lost. But it's all right. They put up a fight and they showed that they have what it takes, right? But now looking at TUP as well, they're a little bit more organized. They're a team setup. We didn't see stellar individual performances from them, but what we did see from them was a absolute stomp in
Right.
yesterday's game against UPD, winning 13-4 actually.
I think that game differential is the, correct me if I'm wrong at any point in time, but probably the largest we've seen so far across the games that we've had. So
That's true.
definitely impressive, no? TUP is. So coming into this game, we're very expectant to see both of these teams deliver the same caliber of performance that they showed us yesterday, for sure.
Yep, definitely. Really, we're gonna see. I'm excited to see if the Dax can keep up his momentum. I mean, he did have a great game yesterday, despite the loss. He tried his best to get his team to will his team to a victory. And right now, TUP also gonna be riding the hot hand because again, absolute stomp yesterday. Their plays that they had, it was very impressive. You see how organized they were. You see how timely their plays were. It's really impressive to see the difference between these two teams, right? You see a well-oiled machine in TUP Gearhawks and in HAU in Valiant Archangels. You see them there really not saying relying on one guy, but also their teamwork is they're spearheaded by Mr. Dax last night. So let's see who's gonna step up today, right?
Yeah, definitely. And most of our players are again at the immortal level, so it's definitely gonna be a match filled with high mechanics. And I would say HAU, the Valiant Archangels specifically, their roster right now, it's pretty much the same, I believe, compared to what they ran in the previous season. So definitely the synergy there will be on point. Well, at least I'm expecting it to be on point. And with Prophecy, in particular at the helm, he has experience in Pro Am Valorant, so looking to very excited to see him. Perhaps I mean he's known for his Reina, okay, but
Mhm.
Reina was nerfed recently, as we all know. So maybe not that duelist in particular. We'll have to see.
I mean, Reina is a little bit more punishing now, right? You don't get
Mm-hmm.
to play as Ooga Booga, as I say. You know, that's what I said. Because when you play Reina, you just go in, dismiss, heal. It's all over the place. But now with a limited set of soul orbs, you can only do it twice per round, if I'm not mistaken. It really forces you to make decisions. But now at least you're a little bit more forgiven if one of your teammates steal your kill. Unlike before, right? If your teammate managed to get that last tick and you don't get the
Right.
heal and it costs you your life, now it's a little bit more forgiving. I guess it allows for more Reynas to play with her team instead of just fully going sicko mode and just killing everybody on your lonesome.
Yeah, and speaking of psycho mode, when you hear that, and what for me at the very least, the gun that comes to mind first is the prrt. What gun is that?
Mm-hmm.
Is the prrt. It got it got nerfed too recently, so just
Yeah, that's true.
harder to control,
Mm-hmm.
um more expensive, you know. So
Yeah.
Reina plus that, probably not something that we're going to see, especially if we're gonna have a map choice which we don't have yet as of
Mm-hmm.
now, which features like longer range angles to be held. So a lot of changes because of the recent patch. Astra being added too, but unfortunately, of course, since it is new, we won't be seeing it adjust yet. Yoru though still hasn't made his debut. I think
That's true.
for our games, still excited to see that. Still, um, hoping to see that along with Icebox. All of us are. I don't know. I don't know about you, Ryujin. Are you excited to see an Icebox map
Um,
being played?
I want to see an icebox map. Going back to your point a while ago on long range engagements, what's pretty good to pick up in long range engagements? The Marshall. By the way, if you're wondering, guys, what we were talking about a while ago, we were talking about the Stinger. It was nerfed. The range, it has been nerfed. The recoil as well. But now they're trying to force you nga into more long range engagements because they buffed the Marshall. They buffed the scope in. It's now 3.5 times. It's also the fire rate, I believe, is a little bit more faster. Not sure on the numbers there, but you can feel the difference, as well as the reduced price tag. Before it used to cost 1,100 credits, but now it's 1,000. So really, in the second round, that is a very, very good buy if you know how to use that gun. I mean, against people with no armor or half shields, it's very, very dangerous. It's a one tap. It's actually an op if you hit someone with no armor there. And realistically speaking, even with shields, if you tag one person, they are literally one shot away. So really, it can work to your advantage, and it's very, very punishing even against people with half shields and full buys.
Definitely you're right. You are right there, Eugen. And I kind of want to see marshals being used a bit more, being paired with those trade setups. Because, like you said, if there's a shield, hit him once, he's alive, but just one more tick of damage, that person will most likely die. So I think trade setups might be able to work with the Marshall. Will have to see. I have yet to find those sort of tactics being run. But let me just throw it out there for you, Ryujin, for this matchup in particular. TUP, Gearhawks, okay, versus Valiant Archangels. Who do you think is going to win?
Now, in my predictions, I believe I voted for Valiant Archangels. Actually,
Hmm.
I think they want to bounce back, especially with that L yesterday. They did go 0-1 compared to TUP. So
True.
personally speaking, I believe I want them to win because really they showed a very impressive performance again yesterday. It was enough to convince me that okay, these guys can really frag out. A series of unfortunate events last night cost them the game. Some misplays, some whiffs. It happens. It's normal. It's an FPS. It happens. But now I think if they go into the mindset here that okay, we were able to force out 11 rounds yesterday. We were making it a very, very close game, a very, very tight knit game. In this game, we can surely do the same. But honestly, I'm scared of TUP as well. I mean, their performance really yesterday from their individual players were absolutely stellar.
Yeah, given that University of the Philippines Diliman, Oblation Esports, they were actually the crowd favorite to come into that matchup and at the very least put up a close fight. But they got hit hard, got rammed in the face with the truck 13-4. So definitely impressive there for Gearhawks, you know. So I would also kind of veer towards the side of Valiant Archangels. However, although again TUP showed us a very impressive performance, I think HAU might be still on one level higher
Mm.
compared to to TUP. But we'll have to see because they haven't fought each other yet. This is gonna be their first encounter as our previous games.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda that was their nature as well. First time
Yeah.
nila maglalaban. So yeah, there we have it. And we do have word right now as we head into the veto, as we see first ban.
Of
Icebox.
course, we
Of
see our
course.
first
Of
one
course.
is gonna be in Icebox. Really, uh, no Icebox, I guess, free yet. But
Yeah.
as I say that, yes, they do seem how seem to have banned
Uh,
Icebox and Bind, right? When then TUP have banned Haven and Split. So, ladies and gentlemen, the only map remaining is Ascent. Oh boy, we're back in Ascent for Zerk.
we're back
We're
there
back.
indeed. We had four of those ascents being run yesterday out of the
Uh,
6 matches. Is this the start of a repeat? Perhaps not. Hopefully not. I want to see a bit of map differentiation, but of
mhm.
course, we'll have to. It's a function of what these teams do prefer. So
That's
we
true.
are not in control definitely here as
Uh-huh.
casters as we head into the agent select portion of this match.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. Right now, I'm peeking at the side of the UP
What
Gearhawks.
is this?
I want the Yoru. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Yoru is considerably low in the tier list for agents, but in Ascent, he has proved to be very, very good. He is actually, according to our friend Sneaky Frog yesterday, he is in the S tier for this one and only map. It's like Raze. Raze is an absolute god in Split, and this is Yoru's map. But like I said, they seem to have veered away from the Yoru. Looks like that those have been locked right now, and I believe we're gonna be proceeding to the game. Interesting enough, no, for Zerk to see how these two teams are gonna stack up against each other. I believe their designated agents, their designated roles, their special agents, their mains are being used. So really, it's gonna be more interesting to see how they're gonna pull this out,
Choose your
to eke this
agent.
out.
Yeah, and especially Reynas being locked in. It seems like for both of these teams, we are going to be seeing mirror matchups, except for the smoker choice. So Omen being chosen by HAU, I believe, yes, and
Yep.
Brimstone being taken by the Gearhawk squad. So that's a differentiation right there. But before we head into the game, again, everyone here, Valorant is a game of aim, and what better way to get better at your aim by you know having a chance to win one of four Kovac keys. Kovac is again the world's most advanced aim trainer, and all you have to do to give yourself a chance to win a Kovac key is to share the stream. So share the stream with the team of your choice. Who do you think will win? So just put a hashtag HAUN or a hashtag TUP win, if I believe I'm not mistaken. So there you have it.
There you have it. That's the easiest way to get Kovac. I mean, all you gotta do is support your team, show them the love, and who knows? By the end of the stream, you might be one of our four lucky winners. And as I say that, we're also excited to see who's gonna be the winner of our first game. Looks like action has already started. Ooh, early damage onto the Reyna there. Great dart. The Yellow Ducks very aggressive actually, using the tailwind to get out of there. Managed to get them to dangerously low levels. Actually, very worth. Oh no, Ian Desu with that overheal. Now that's a Reyna, so that's very, very dangerous. Oh, manages to spot the alarm bot, is not rushing towards the site. He knows he have the man advantage, and there are several members who are heavily tagged actually in Gearhawk, so they have to play this carefully, and they have to make sure that they don't do anything, drastic.
And as we see right now, it's a very fast rush into the B side. Germanium heading his squad, puts down the doors. Vindic, however, finds the head of Ian Des. Good kill as he intercepts the very much committed Gearhawk squad right here. 4v4 is the situation, but like you said, two of their members are heavily tagged. Low HP right now. They're all on backside. It's gonna come through right now. Vindic finds France at backside, gets traded by Addy. Owen and Terabyte trade kills
One
as well.
enemy remaining.
Situation right now.
Last
Yellow
player
Dax comes
standing.
out on top. Is it the 1v1? It is. Who's gonna go up? Oh my gosh, Terabyte finishes Germanium off, and that's an impressive post plant retake by Valiant Archangels.
Really, the way they played that out was a masterpiece. Very, very methodical. They did falter a little bit when they were trying to take the site,
Gun here.
mainly because of how the post plan setup of the Gearhawks team were focusing on the backside in the boathouse. So really, it was a very close match. You know, it came down to a battle of aim into an aim battle there, and ultimately germanium wasn't enough to clutch the round. But you see the buys, some have chosen to go for a Bucky, and interesting enough, Desert, we've seen a lot of Buckies in Ascent actually. They seem to really favor this, and one member actually picks up an Ares, the Elodax there, getting spotted by the drone there, by the turret rather. And they have to be careful. These are full save players. They might actually I heard a sheriff there actually. That's a very potent weapon in the hands of a very capable player. Owen is making sure to just take control of the mid area here. I like how they're setting this up. They're making sure that they don't do anything individually. They're actually playing as a team. And personally, me and my friends, shout out to my friends Grumpy. This is our strat, the rush forward. The Cubby Terabyte is able to secure one onto Germanium, but Franz is there to help him out. The Yellow Dax again with the Bucky gets
Spike
two.
down A.
Will he get
One
the final
enemy
one?
remaining.
He's gonna try a knife. Wait a minute. He pulled out the wrong weapon, but it doesn't matter. DOS is there to help the team out. Thank God DOS was there.
Bruh. Let's take a look at that replay right now. One shot, Delodax. Two shots, Delodax with that Bucky. Third one, jumps in, knife out, pistol out. Thank you, DOS. By the way, my friend, you saved my life. I think that was just a misclick, I believe. I don't think he was... I hope he wasn't trying to go for a knife right there. Yeah, Yellow Dax. But yeah, 2 for 0 expected. They did win the first round, but they're gonna be coming against Gearhawks fully rifled up this next round.
Turret down.
That's gonna be difficult because some of them have to stay with their Buckies against rifles, and really, no. I thought Addy was gonna get there, but across the map, Germany was able to secure 2 kills onto the A side, actually using all 3 smokes and just dashing into the site. Wow, Germanium does not letting go of his forward key, making sure to clear out the site for his teammates. DOS playing around the smoke, Danny being sneaky ninja there. The Yellow Dax has no range, will not be able to contest that with his Bucky. He has to be careful here. He's actually one tap away from any gun. Oh, he almost gets shot through the wall. Actually does get shot by France there. Addy is able to secure the kill onto DOS, and it's all up to Vindic. Gets tagged by the dart. Oh, and gets tagged by the recon bolt from the HAU drone as well. He's getting pincered. Look left, look right. Be careful. Vindic gets one. But Owen is there for the refrag. And finally, Gearhawks get a point on the scoreboard.
Great round for Gearhawks, specifically Germanium finding 2 quick kills in succession over at A-Halls right there. I don't know how he did it. He was against 2. I think Valiant Archangels were going for a trade setup there, but they couldn't handle Germanium all by his lonesome. So good job by him helping his team secure that round. But here we are, Valiant Archangels. They're going to be picking up rifles of their own. No ults up just yet, save for Germanium on that jet, having that Blade Storm ready to be used.
As DOS, wow, early kill onto Germanium there. That's their opening fragger gone. Now they're of 1 duelist down, all up to Ian Desu on the Reyna. Will he get the kills? He needs to be able to secure some kills for his team. Try to swing the favor back towards them. But Yellow Ducks actually very pushed up here, and he has to be careful as some members are actually rotating around him, prioritizing this A Cubby take once more. Looks like Gearhawks love taking Cubby. Great timely smoke, dark cover there. trying to stall some time for them. Prophecy is trying to catch up to his team here and really kind of set up here as the Yellow Ducks pushes up, but great refrag there from Franz, able to just cover for his teammate 1-for-1, and yet it's still a 4v3. Oh, Indesu. No, he was headed towards two members of Valiant Archangels. He falls down to DOS. And
30
now it's
seconds
all
left.
looking a little bleak for Gearhawks here. Not impossible, but it's still a very, very doable task for them. Adi needs to make sure that he clears this 3-room area before they push into A site. There's at least two members of Valiant Archangels.
One
Prophecy,
enemy remaining.
great off angle, dismiss to get out.
10
Great
seconds left.
shot by Adi there. Manages to not get blinded by the paranoia. If she gets off the spike plant here, that's going towards them, and that's enough. Oh, Adi! Wow! Death from above. Thank you, Vindict, for that wonderful lineup. Actually gets double shot target there, and they're gonna be giving that. Wow, smart play.
It's a very tingly. I'm sure he felt that up in his spine right there, but good job by DOS finding that opening kill in that round, taking out the very man who won the Gearhawk squad their first round, Germanium. So that's a very huge swing in momentum, I would say, especially that they did win that previous round. 3 ultimates up for them, actually, for both teams. Both lockdowns ready to be used. Seems like it's going to be an A hit for the Gearhawk squad, and I don't think they'll be expecting this outright.
They are not expecting it. They do get delayed by the dark cover here. It is a one-way working in favor of Valiant. Ultimately, looks like the orbital strike both seems to clear back sight of double boxes as well as the killjoy. Now they have free reign over the A site. Great use of utility here and the ultimate abilities actually forcing them to get out of the site. And Vindic actually able to secure a kill onto Owen. And now, oh no, Gearhawk have no answer for this killjoy ultimate. They have to storm out of sight or else they will get detained. 2 seconds left. Vindic. Oh no, he knows where Franz is. Now the full retake is here. Ian Des gonna be left all alone, and Prophecy Terabyte just patient play here from Valiant Archangels for Zerk.
Yeah, like you said, Gearhawks, their execute was actually pretty on point, I would say. Using a lot of their utility to clear out the site, like you said. But Valiant Archangels, they didn't contest. They just stepped back, played it cool, and then when it was their turn to use their tools, their resources, it was also very much on point. And at that time, there was, like you said too, there was no more answer for their own lockdown. So really, patience played a really good factor, a very important factor for Valiant Archangels to win that round. Good job by them defending that A side.
We saw how Vindic again great job on his patient play there. The Yellow Ducks early pick onto Owen there. Really, a sheriff against an op is a very, very impossible. Not impossible, but difficult is the best word to describe that little matchup there. But looks like they're gonna be operating on somewhat of an half/eco buy. Some have specters, some have sheriffs. They have again, it's a very, very potent gun. You know, in the right hands, one tap, one bullet to the head is enough to kill. You know, as I say that, looks like DOS was spotted out by the drone there, by the sheriff. Now they have an idea where at least one. Oh, Prophecy forced out of that market position, has to give up that mid area, and now there are again. Looks like really Gearhawks really love this cubby position. No, every time they have a eco buy, they are prioritizing taking control of this cubby area, which I like personally. Ian Besu
30
gets the
seconds
kill
left.
onto Vindic, but the other one is also
enemy
there to lock
remaining.
him down. They line up for DOS. Isa-isa lang. Uno, dos. And it's a double kill for Mr. DOS. I said DOS so many times though.
The Tres came from came first from the other Ducks right here, as we see a replay of Gearhawk Esports um, dying in their natural habitat, as you would put it, just a while
Mhm.
back. But yeah, that was a half buy slash eco round for them. This time around, they're gonna be fully equipped, ready to take on the Valiant Archangels, who have a 4-round lead right now. No ults up. They have the Gearhawk squad do have Hunter's Fury and that Empress Ready Prophecy is still here holding strong in this walkway area over at mid. Oh, Germanium beats that up duel.
Manages to get the best of him there. Better Jet wins, but now it's a 3v3.
smoke.
Vindic also able to get the kill onto Addy there. Again, favoring this cubby area. Germanium also managing to secure a main. Checks wine just to make sure his teammates aren't going to get flanked. Vindic, great timing there on when to peek through the
Spike
smoke.
planted.
Unfortunate for them, but he wasn't able to
Whoa.
secure there. Vindic
Last
up
player
high
standing.
and down low. Unfortunate there as he gets rushed by Owen. Now Terabyte makes his presence known. They know where he's gonna be coming from. They know, they actually have secured where he could come from there. Manages to spot out Terabyte, and now this is a very daunting 1v2. Not impossible. Vandal is a very strong against an operator though. Almost, but it wasn't enough. Germanium securing a triple kill of his own with the operator, proving that he too can use that operator.
Indeed, both Jets really making a statement against each other right here. They are topping their teams right now in terms of frags. Vindic, however, with that 9 early frags for himself, really great. Given that he isn't
This is
really
gonna
on a
be fun.
duelist right now, but yeah, Valiant Archangels will be able to rebuy right here. Dialodax picking up an operator once more station here at mid. Germanium though, oh, nice trade for him. 1 for 1. Fellow operators share that privilege of finding the bodies of one of their opponents right there.
True, it was amusing to see that both teams actually get rid of their own Reynas, of their opponent Reynas rather. And now Vindic at least knows where he is. The Dialodax does get the kill onto Owen there. In mid, now they have the advantage once more. It's so hard to attack at a disadvantage, especially knowing that there's no. Oh! Yeah, that their little brain fart actually was a delayed reaction. Germanium getting the best of him there on that 1v1 with the operator. Now, Valiant Archangels are making their rotations towards the site. And really, this is a smart play from them. Look at where their players are stationed. Look at where they are pushing. Really, you're looking at Franz, his location here in A main. He's gonna be able
30
to
seconds
secure the A site for his teammates. Call for the rotations right now. Germanium will still stay there. Watch mid. Oh, I think Vindic, that's enough of your shock dart as they
Spike
have
planted.
very less. However, great shock dart there. Great recon there actually. Terabyte gets the kill onto Germanium. And now the retake is on their way. Franz playing around the smoke, trying to play a very cheeky angle.
enemy
Wait a minute!
Oh,
Adi, look behind you, my friend! Wait! Now it's a 1v3, all up to you, Franz. Doesn't get. He does get one, but unfortunately, there were just too many members in that smoke, and
You failed.
that was a misplay on Adi, actually. Not even watching behind them, even though he knew there was someone
Revealing
in
area.
heaven. Oh, unfortunate
Yeah.
for him.
It's a great play as well on the other side by Vindic, just having the sheer confidence to do some sort of bunny hop play into a classic kill onto Addy right there. That was more of Addy's misplay, I would say, but great defense bringing it back. Valiant Archangels giving themselves a greater degree of separation from the Gearhawk squad right now, and this forces the latter onto a save. So this should be an easy 7-2 as we see Yellow Ducks right here and finding Reina again. Bam! Ian Desu dead.
Try from
Get
Ian
out of my
Desu
way.
there. Tried to swing tried to do a very, very wide swing there. Unfortunately, the
Spike
flick
down
from the
A.
Ducks, he proves that he is really, really scary with that operator. Vindic also able to get the kill actually. And Owen across the map manages to secure a kill in B site.
What?
Make two. Now he has opened up the B site, calling for the rotations. Francis making his way towards the B site. They managed to eat this one out. 3v3. Some don't have guns, some do. Vindic. Oh, that was a very early ultimate actually, and I'm
Uh,
questioning that ultimate, especially considering what they're doing. Oh no, great dart and use of Hunter's Fury there. He spots one. He's
Spike
able to
planted.
tag out one member of the Gearhawk squad. They're playing backside. That's very difficult. Both of them are stuck there now. They have no
One
way
enemy
to
remaining.
win this
Whoa.
one. Great flick on Owen. Last one left. France running and gunning with the Spectre. But that's a triple kill from Vindic, as expected. However, that was a worth round.
Thanks.
In Gearhawks, it was for them. They went on an
Scanning
ego, actually almost won out the round and managed to get a spike plant. So, you know what? Economically wise, they have what they need.
oh, let's check this replay out as well. Vindic pushing here, getting a great flick onto Owen. He was low, getting run by, but finding his target right there in the end. But Vindic, he really knows his lineups, man. Those recon bolts have been so beautiful so far from him. So really great to see that the Sova player at the very least here, Vindic. He knows he knows his lineups.
True, that would make Jesse Vash very, very happy to see that, especially knowing that Sova, fellow Sova mains love learning from each other, and I guess Vindic has learned from other Sova mains on the internet as they take control of mid here. Germanium knows where the Opera is stationed in mid. They have to be careful here. And Desu, ooh, he almost gets the drop there. Gets one. Now they have to be careful as they are pushing into mid. Yellow Dax with the op. Oh, wait a minute. I got confused there. I thought their Omen TP'd in front of the Yellow Dax there. Prophecy activates the Empress. He knows where they could be station. Gets one. Unfortunate.
Spike down
Mati is
A.
there for the refrag. Great team play
player
there.
standing.
But Yellow Dax and Dos managed to secure the A side. But Germanium, the hero, is not enough. Almost gets the clutch actually, but unfortunate for him, Vindic was already there, and now 8-2 is the score.
Oh, Valiant Archangels. They seem like they're coming into today very angry after their unfortunate loss yesterday. Especially Vindic and Yellow Ducks. They're really popping off in the first half of this match. Really good. They're landing their shots. They're winning their duels. Gearhawks are trying their best to pull off execute, but it hasn't been working out for them because the players of Valiant Archangel seems like they're on crack
Found
right
them.
now.
Really fair. That's a very, very popular term right now. They are correct in the Yellow Dax. Again, finding a kill early on in the round with that operator, showing how efficient he is with that gun. Even if it's 5,000, he's gonna get all the kills that you need. As I say that though,
Get out of my
they
way!
are getting ready to rush into the A site. The Yellow Ducks making his way towards the A site. Germanium with the Blade Storm. Now he spots one. He has to be careful.
charges
Gets
left.
one onto Vindic. He doesn't know that the Yellow Ducks is there. He's unable to get the second frag there, and now they have to get into the site before the Yellow Ducks makes it there. Oh no,
One
spot
enemy
one for the Yellow
remaining.
Ducks. Is that gonna be a fourth? No,
Spike
triple
down
kill
A.
for the Yellow Ducks. Make that a 4K
Sucks.
prophecy. Oh, I was waiting for an ace from the Yellow Dax, but I guess
Last
that's
round
worth
in the half.
92 is the scoreline in the first half. And Frizzler, what can Gearhawks do? As I say that, take a look at the replay right here. Yellow Ducks again, switching weapons early on, gets the kill onto Franz and Ian Desu to secure the round.
I think the Gearhawks can do a bit of a change up right here, not really going for the A
Time
site
for a
again and
field
again.
test.
They have yet to do slow plays, I believe, to take control over mid, to do a fake pushes, get rid of the killjoy utility. There's still options that they can try out. It's just that they've been forcing this a bit too much, as I say that prophecy. What a quick scope kill on to Adi right there in B halls. Oof.
How many operators do they have? We saw one in the hands of, as I say that, Odielo got a kill onto France. DOS as well.
One enemy
We're
remaining.
securing mid, gets
Bruh.
two.
Spike
All up
down
to
mid.
Yandetsu. Yandetsu does have Empress available. But is he gonna get the kill onto Vindic? No, 10-2 is the score. And right now, things are looking very
Switching
bleak.
sides.
Absolute stellar gameplay from everyone in Valiant Archangels.
Bleak indeed. It seems like not only are they on point when it comes to synergy, but just the individual skill level is pretty much close to the ceiling, if not already breaking through the ceiling for Valiant Archangels. As we are coming into a quick pause right here by the Gearhawk squad, it's gonna be a tactical pause. They really have to think things through, and examine their options. Because they can't keep doing these forced plays. Maybe they need to change their tempo. But then again, they are this time on the defending side. So perhaps their defense may be stronger. Well, hopefully for them, stronger than their offense.
Yeah, they need to be careful here because of how well these players are playing. Now, for Violent Archangels, I mean, you see here, looks like they're playing a little bit of Russian roulette with their gun, with their pistols. They're gonna see who gets what and what they're gonna get. What skin? What's for Zerk, while we're in this tactical timeout, what's your favorite classic skin? I gotta go with the Prime.
I was about to say that to Prime, because the laser sound, it makes the plastic feel like it's a ghost. Not
True.
gonna lie. So
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a very nice placebo effect actually on using that Prime. Makes you feel like you're 10 times more accurate. Plus, when you manage to get early headshots, as they're wasting some guns.
Yo, this is not economical. Valiant
This
Archangels.
is free.
There could be wildlife down there,
True.
Don't
They
you
have to
care
be
about?
careful. Yeah, someone might be expecting that, but going back, looks like we are gonna be jumping into the game. Timer is counting down towards the second half, and again for Zerk, what do you think? What can Gearbox do? They have to make sure that their defense here is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we do not know just yet what Valiant Archangels are gonna be running, and if we don't,
Eyes up.
Gearhawks won't either. No references just yet, but I feel like they gotta
Revealing
be
area.
playing it very smart, hold smart angles, don't get tagged. Definitely do not, because in pistol rounds, as we saw in the very first pistol round in this match, um, two players got heavily tagged early, and that caused a loss.
And caused a loss is almost what happened to Yandesu actually,
Shock dart.
as he almost got a kill early on there. Needs to be careful here. Germanium getting a
Spike
kill on
down
Vindic as he
A.
enters the side. Prophecy is there to refrag though. The yellow attacks with that frenzy. That's very scary. They have now Spike will get planted. Germanium and the rest of the Gearhawk squad will
Spike
have to play the retake. Let's see. But as I say that, DOS is able to get the secure kill onto Germanium. Now it's a 4v2. However, two members are incredibly low. France with the ghost into wonders. He's getting shot
One
into
enemy
the floor
remaining.
actually. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that was the yellow. Secure kill onto France. Adi kills his imposter, but DOS is there for the refrag. Absolute. Just casual. It's looking too casual for Valiant Archangels with how they're handling their takes and post plans.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like it looks like their tactical pause didn't really pan out for them as well as it should have. Valiant Arc, they really needed to win this round, for them to be given a reasonable chance to come back into this game, because next round they're forced into a force buy. And it's a 50-50. I would say Valiant Archangels would be right to expect this. And they find the opening kill too. So that's a yikes for
Yes,
Gearhawks.
that's a yikes indeed. Oh, Prance
Oh,
and Ian Desu get a kill of their own with their guns. It looks like the force buy will hopefully be working in their favor. Vindic is already in A side though. And that's a deep position. Ian Desu just get tagged out there. They have no idea
Last
where
player
Vindic
standing.
is. All up to you,
gone.
Vindic. 1v4, 1v5 actually. 1v4 rather. And he gets one already. Makes it a 1v3. This is very doable. There are two members of the Gearhawk squad who are low because they got tagged early on. Oh wow, Vindic actually managed to avoid that. Chalk Dart gets
Bruh.
tagged by Prance and their gamble luckily paid off.
Yeah, it seems like Lady Luck has smiled at them from up above, at the very least for that round. So they are rewarded with a bit of momentum for themselves, but it's gonna be a steep slope to climb for the Gearhawk squad. They are 8 rounds down, so they can only afford to lose once, and they cannot afford to lose this next round for sure.
Definitely, because of the economic damage that they suffer from this. Terabyte actually jiggle peaks there. It was able to spot at least one member. He doesn't know that Germanium already pushed up there. So now they have some sort of information. They're playing around. Terabyte with the classic there. While the rest of his team are securing the mid area. Owen also has a Bucky, which can prove effective, especially considering how some members don't even have shields. There's just gonna be one shot with that Bucky from a very, very close range. Oh, Terabyte. Does he know? Did he spot him out?
Ooh.
What a the timing though between these two players missing each other there. And now they have forced the rotate. They have to be careful as the lurk can prove very, very effective. Now they gave up a short. They're making their way towards the B site. Gearhawks don't realize that there are. Oh no, Gearhawks. Now they're finally realized that they are prioritizing the B site.
30
They're
seconds
making their
left.
way there. They are running it towards the B side. Germanium trying to get a kill early on there. Does not spot one. Will he get another? Yes, sir, he does. Prance and Germanium need to get a kill of their own. Make that two
Spike
for
planted.
Germanium, but Vindic is not getting
One
this
enemy
slide
remaining.
so easily. But Germanium caught with his knife out. Thank God Ian Desu and the rest of his teammates were there for the refrag, and their momentum sustained for Gearhawks.
Yeah, good job by the Gearhawks right there. They were able to rotate in time as I think the cue for them to come back to B was the turret getting destroyed, you know. But here we are. I think they need to upgrade because they're gonna be at a really I would say considerable, very noticeable disadvantage without that. But I think it seems like they are satisfied with just picking up that operator for Germanium, upgrading one of the SMGs, I think.
There.
So,
I'll show that
very
brimstone
interesting
will keep
setup right now
going.
being run by them. There's two strong here over the A short. Germanium being posted up here at long. Will he fall to Dialodax though? Or will Dialodax be taken down by him?
Here we go, Jet versus Jet. That's an operator. One shot is all you need. Needs to be careful as Germanium is. Oh, pushed up. He doesn't. What? A flick onto DOS. Good night. Wow. What a play
Nice.
by Germanium there.
He didn't even see the body.
That's true. He gets shot once, and there we go. Ian Desu also getting a kill onto Prophecy. 4v3 is the situation right now. Germanium whiffs onto the Aladak, and now they are having this A side.
Spike
Ian
down
Desu
A.
does get the kill onto Vindic there. The Aladak's. Oh, thank God. He almost got
I got
peeked
the
there
spike.
by Ian Desu. And now he's positioned
One
here
enemy
in a
remaining.
short. Gets the kill onto Terabyte. Makes it a 1v2. This is completely doable.
Coming back.
1v2 Empress. I get the smart play here. We're just to wait it out
30
and
seconds
just
left.
try to make things a little bit more even.
Oh, is he
They need to
gonna?
be careful here. Is he gonna go for the long rotate? That is the smart option here. And yes, sir, he is going for the long rotate. Good, smart play by heads up play by him actually. And he just has to make sure that he's not planting in
10
the common
seconds
default
left.
spots. And Gearhawks need to realize this. There we go. Finally, they start their rotations. The question is he going to get detected by any of the bots? I guess not. Oh no. Oh no. This
One
is
enemy
very
remaining.
sad. Oh, unfortunate! He didn't expect two members there. Oh, great play there by Gearhawk, sticking together and playing as a team, going for a refrag. And now they're really, really riding this momentum. 11-5. Inching closely.
Wow.
Sir.
Yeah, that could have been that's very winnable, you know, for the side of Germanium. Let's see this flick though. Look at this. He didn't even see Omen. That was so impressive. Kovac. Kovac.
Kovac. That's that.
There.
Kovac. That is what happens when you use Kovac, ladies and gentlemen. You will be able to hit those nutty flicks as well. Anyways, right now, Valiant Archangels, I have a feeling they need to get
out of my way.
An operator. That's their best bet. Oh, Germanium. Oh no. Are they gonna get rushed down? They managed to fall back. The Eldax is deep in the boathouse area. Franz spots out the dart. The Eldax gets the kill onto Yandes, who misses the right click there. Now he almost got the kill there. Will be able to get the gun. And now 4v3 retake. They have to play this again perfectly. They have no utility or ultimates. But at least Franz has a recon dart in a few seconds.
Ow.
Wow! What a dart actually from
Revealing area.
Vindic. That's actually a pick
One
one
enemy
dart.
remaining.
Yellowdax and DOS each getting a kill of their own, all up to Franz in a 1v3, and DOS stationed in the backside. Thrifty win for Valiant Archangels. What a rush
Match
play.
point.
He didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, that was we did see Gervanium and his fellow duelist right there running tails between their legs after seeing a full stack of Violent Archangels slowly creeping up at B halls, but just the post plant was very beautiful for the Valiant Archangels, played it really, really well. Thrifty as well. Now they have an operator, they
Standing
did
ahead.
not let it go. So confidence is there. Recon Bolt getting taken down. Some information being gathered by this Aldo. Spots one over at Pizza. Oh wow, Hunter's Fury getting put out. Brax finds no, he gets taken down by Dilodax actually, and he destrates him. So 4v4 situation, lockdown being placed down here. It's gonna be a B hit sooner than expected right here.
There we go. This is gonna be a very challenging retake for them, considering the guns that they have in these long range
planted.
engagements. They have to be careful. DOS also stationed up in B main with the operator, and well, we know DOS is capable of using that very, very well. Wow, good play on with DOS getting the kill onto Germanium there. Now he knows where the other members are stationed. They have an idea. Be careful. Spot where the molly got fired. Now they have to play this. 280. And here we go. The retake. Owen gets a kill on
enemy remaining.
Vindic and
Last
Prophecy get a
player
kill of their
standing.
own. Prophecy
Attackers win.
closes out the game. He has fulfilled the prophecy and they have won it. Congratulations to the Valiant Archangels. Wow. They were letting go of the lead early on, but they managed to find their stride in the last two rounds.
Yeah, and that's just the importance of how well you do in the first half, why that matters. No. So Valiant Archangels, like you said, falter just a little bit. Give TUP a bit of breathing room in the second half. They were able to string together 2 or 3 rounds rather, but just that sheer advantage was too big of a hurdle to overcome from TUP. So again, Valiant Archangels, congratulations. They played very well as a team. Very impressed personally by the lineups that Vintic showed us on that Sova. That was a
That's true.
they were very smooth darts That's all I gotta say.
Really great plays from both teams. They were trying to ride the momentum there. Unfortunately, that thrifty win actually proved a lit a fire under how Valiant Archangels, made them, more confident, gave them the guns that they needed. The operator in the hands of DOS. It's not all just the Elodax. DOS can handle that gun as well. So well played to how Valiant Archangels. Well deserved win. Meanwhile, TUP Gearhawks, they've shown that they can string along the wins, and this wasn't a complete stomp as expected. So they managed to defy the odds as well. So good job on both sides. And Frizzerk, I think there's more coming, right?
Oh, definitely. We have 3 more matches coming. The next match is gonna be University of San Agustin versus Mapua University. So it's gonna be the battle of the underdogs. But before that, just gotta say, this University Alliance Cup again wouldn't have been possible without our amazing sponsors and partners. UAC 2021 is powered by Globe Telecom, Riot Games, Twitch Student, Kovac 2.0 by the Meta, our official aim trainer, and Valorant Philippines, our community partner. So thank you once again. And with that said, just stay tuned, folks, because we have a very spicy underdog matchup for you waiting in just a bit.
Dear Mother, light of the home.
Dad?
Hey, baby! Greetings, Professor Rodolfo.
May I be absolved from
Math club tomorrow. May Globe Virtual Hangouts kasi.
Go and hang out from wherever you are. Just